that is an execution of a 7 to 10 year period. So without even getting any new projects or without getting into any new areas, we can execute our business plan over the next 7 to 10 years. If you take 100 acres in Riverrun, I think the units we want to develop there are over 2,000 units. By the time we raise that money, do development, sell, I won't even be CEO anymore. So we don't need new projects. Having development, financial training and hospitality training. We train on the things that we know, and then we have it's called CIMAT. We don't advertise it, but because we is. But why did you get all these projects at once? Our strategy was first get the locations. Once you get the locations, now deliver one project or 2 to 3 projects at a time and phase them out. So that was part of the strategy to get all our spots so that we are not spending any more time trying to look for locations. Next.
There is a point of taxation, which is normally 15%. Then at the end of the financial year, when you file your tax returns, are you also going to be taxed again? Or the initial tax is enough? Thank you.
Tax on the 18%, and then when you file your taxes again, depending on your individual tax situation, if you're tax exempt, of course, you don't have to pay, then you file another 15%. The total tax rate is 30%. However, that is when it was in the private markets. Now that we are moving it to regulated HYF, the tax rate is going to... There's also a hand here.
Thank you for that very good elaborate presentation. And
maybe we take 2 or 3 questions at a time, then I answer them going forward. But loan markets and fixed deposits don't give the same. Because when you go to fixed deposit today, and we are always out there getting fixed deposit. When you say fixed deposit, I assume the money market fund, which offers 11%. Then we have the HYS, which depending on your period that you pick, whether 1 month, 3 months, will offer anything from 12 to 18%. And then we have CP.
Hello, I wanted to ask, you keep talking about the CHYS going to a regulated, and what are other things which are going to change apart from the taxation?
Thank you. Hello? Thank you for that. I think the drive to move into regulation also, because now we are going to adopt a framework that is governed by regulation. Tax is another thing. Lastly is pricing. Why 3 months? After 3 months, it becomes a flexible entry and exit. So that is going to be very key. So rate might come down, entry and exit will change because amounts will just be locked in. Any fresh amount will be locked in for 3 months, then you have access to.
Employment is also very difficult. So at that point, the rate is likely to come down. But remember, we still have CPN, which will remain as a private product. So you will have 3 places to choose. You can be in money market, you can in, then there'll be HYF. We still don't know exactly what the rate will be, but let's say it's somewhere 14 to 15%. You'll be locked in for the first 3 months. After that, you can come in and out as you wish. Then we shall have CPN as a private product with the same features. You'll still be able to get the high rate, but you can't come in and out as you want. So you yourself as an investor will decide which product do I want to get into. From your CMMF right off your phone, you just hit *8 or 9 hash, and then you are able to access your money. So it's the investor to decide what risk they want to take.
Come back to you and tell you, as of this date, we are not onboarding anyone on HYS. So anyone during at that point of cutoff, whereby you're not onboarding HYS, all those contracts will run to their full maturity. Now, in your funds, and you have nowhere to go, you can move your money into HYF, or move your money into CMMF, or move your money into CPN, depending on your risk return profile. Okay? So you'll have to opt in. So we'll come back. If you opt to move into CHYF with the characteristics of the new CHYF, then we'll come back to you and there's a form inside. Okay. Not money market fund that has moved from 18 to 11. I think Edwin has made it very clear. We have a variety of products within Cytonn. So what the lowest, one of the products that is offering the most competitive return in a liquid market is the money market fund. That is not CHYS. So that's what you're saying now.
That's just a different product, and it's not just ourselves answering the questions. I'm sure there's going to be a client here who is both in CMMF getting 11 and in HYS getting 18. Anyone?
Yes.
Okay, there are two clients here, so they can confirm that the 18 has still remained at 18. Put an X amount into the money market, give me X amount into into HYF, and then an amount into CPM. You just have to diversify your allocation. You don't put it in one basket. The issue is, have you found a fund manager or have you found a brand that you can work with to be able to grow your investment? Then work with that brand in one basket. Next set of questions. There's a hand. Amount, how different will the fund be? And then the next set of questions, the next question, so that we do 2 to 3 at a time. He's had her hand up for a while.
Whatever investments we have, or are you separating those things somehow? Like if maybe one of your projects have pulled you down in property, and I am in money market, should I be having sleepless nights? And number.
So there's a question from Veronica, and then I think it's Mildred. Yeah, Mildred. So for Veronica, I'll ask again Victor to answer, because remember, it makes sense to buy or not. It's something I don't quite understand, but I always hear the investment team talking about duration, yield to maturity, where they say this is a good one to buy, this one I won't buy. So the difference really is going to be, you're going to work with a professional that will be able to tell you this one we buy, this one we don't. But Victor will clarify the probability and what is the risk. But each of these portfolios is separated. So if you're in money market fund, we can only invest up to 10% of money market fund into Cytonn products. The other 90% has to be invested outside of Cytonn. That's why you see now the return drops dramatically. If you are in HYF, we'll only be able to invest up to 80% of HYF in exposure taking. Then the next question you asked, it reminds me, we don't talk too much about pension because it's our newest product. Depending on where you are in the life cycle, you should actually sit with your financial advisor. And we are advising them to be more, because we should also be able to recommend, put X amount of your money into other products that are not necessarily Cytonn products. But yes, the products should depend, your allocation to products should depend on where you are in your
Product. What we are trying to do is a value addition to our clients. We have been tasked by some of our clients that they do not have the time every week in, week out, analyzing how government bonds work, going to Central Bank to open a CDS. How many of you have CDS accounts at Central Bank? Okay? So you see the sample. And do you remember how the process was? The tedious process. Fill forms, go back. You have to have someone to verify and all that. So we have clients who say, rather than go through all that process, you create a framework whereby me I'll just be sending you money, and I'll tell you if you decide to tell me, I give you the option. I want bond A, I'll go